Are you buying a home in Florida or anywhere that it gets hot and humid? Well, here's how you could save $50,000 or end up costing yourself $100,000 or more only because of one inspection. Hi everybody, my name is Neve. Me and my team have completed 10,000 inspections on properties in Florida over the past 8 years. We've learned that almost every single home that we've been to, and it just seems like almost every single home existing, has at least one issue in their house that could be hidden that a regular home inspector will most likely not catch. So here's the problem. When you buy a home, most people typically just get a home inspection done, and that is not enough. Most important thing that you need to know, especially when you get this home inspection done, is that if your realtor referred you to this home inspector, they've probably worked together, and this home inspector understands that the only way for him to continue getting business from this realtor is if he makes sure that these deals close. So these home inspectors end up not finding many issues, and they end up making you feel okay about a property that probably has a lot more issues than he even suspects. Some of them are not trained. And that's what I was going to talk about next, is that most of these home inspectors are not trained when it comes to mold, when it comes to air quality, when it comes to building performance, when it comes to water damage. And that is super important because a lot of people end up buying these homes, moving in, and then feeling sick after they've purchased this property, which is probably the biggest purchase of their life. It's sad to see. We always end up coming in afterwards and helping them figure out what the issue is, but it ends up costing a fortune. I wanted to tell you guys two stories. The first one is about a family who purchased a house in West Boynton Beach. They paid $1.3 million for this house. That's an extraordinary amount of money. A month after moving in, they were dealing with this odor that smelt to them like cat urine. So they looked into it, they were searching online, and they discovered that mold might smell like cat urine. They ended up calling us out exactly a month after they moved in. After our investigation, we discovered they had sweaty ducts, there was water damage hidden in their ceilings, we found thermal anomalies, we found a whole bunch of issues at this property, but the most concerning one, the attic was proving that it was not properly ventilating. And we discovered this through the dew point in the attic being extraordinarily high, the humidity being extraordinarily high, and this was a building design flaw. This is a building performance issue. Humidity building up in the attic from all of those ducts sweating over the years falls through the walls into the interior walls. Humidity builds up on the backside of the drywall, and eventually mold will start growing. You can't see it when you're in the house, but you can smell it a lot of the times if it is growing. We found moisture throughout this property. All of the interior walls that were closer to the attic were all measuring at 100% humidity. And when I tell you this house reeked, it smelled awful. The home inspector told them they didn't have any issues to worry about and told them that they just had to paint to get this smell to go away and whatnot. Now they have to deal with getting all of these issues resolved on their own, and the seller is long gone. The damages accumulated close to $100,000 worth of work. This falls on the new homeowner. They already have all their new furniture in their house. The kids are living in there, of course, and they're all young. And not to mention, the family was also suffering from illnesses. The mom was having severe migraines. The children were having severe allergic reactions. They were stuck in this house that they just purchased that was absolutely gorgeous, but now they have to deal with it. And it's unfortunate and it's sad, but these things happen because they missed one inspection. I wanted to talk to you guys about another client who has had the opposite happen to him. They followed our instruction. They've listened to us. They learned to trust us. He was shopping around. We worked with them on multiple properties that they were going to look at. And one by one, they crossed them off after we did our inspection because we discovered how much damage was present in these homes. So they ended up, flopping on a few inspections. But then on the last house that we looked at, we ended up doing the inspection. The house was gorgeous. We did find issues in the ductwork, had mold growth in it. The AC unit was sitting in the attic and it leaked a couple times on the drywall that was painted over, but we ended up finding mold there. They're not as severe as what's going on at the other property. And we ended up helping them get quotes on the work that needed to be done, totaled out to be close to $40,000. The client ended up having this negotiated off of their purchase price. And instead of paying the $950,000 that they were supposed to pay, they ended up paying $910,000. So that way they had $40,000 to put towards their house and have it be in great condition for the price that they were supposed to pay for the house. It just shows that if you don't get these inspections done, the mold inspection on top of your home inspection, you are missing so many issues in your property. I want to add one more thing. A lot of home inspectors, they do offer mold testing. The mold test is not a mold assessment. Don't automatically assume that you're getting a full mold inspection done when your home inspector offers you a mold test. It takes years to build the skills to be able to find some of these issues, to know what to look for, to know where to look. I would just encourage you guys to get your own home inspector, find somebody online, find somebody that you trust, have a conversation with them, ask them a few questions, learn a little bit about them and their experience, and work from there. And if you guys find this stuff to be interesting, if you enjoy this content, please subscribe, like the video. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I'd be more than happy to respond. And we're solving problems on a daily basis. So please don't fall for this. Be wise, make the right decision, book the right inspections, and save yourself money long term.